Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the School of Science. My name is Luke and this is the Everton Stadium update. Now, just as a very quick heads up, there's going to be a few little alterations here, there and everywhere when it comes to videos coming in the future. So we are going to be, we're not going to be taking anything away. So we're not going to be taking anything away from the Bramley Moore stuff. We're not going to be taking away anything in that regard. We're going to be adding to it. So as I've been thinking about it, I know a lot of people like to hear what I've got to say about Everton as well as Bramley Moore and other little aspects. So what we're going to try and do is maybe once or twice a week alongside the Bramley Moore stuff. So we're going to try and do a kind of like a pre-match, post-match sort of thing. So I'm going to try and do something that's kind of short and sweet. So it's going to be talking about Everton's current performance, the opposition's current performance, how I think they're going to do. And then we do the same for the post-match, see if we actually matched up anything, if I actually got anything right, got anything wrong. And then from there, we're going to talk about what's going to be happening maybe with Bramley Moore in the future from there. But yeah, as a whole, it's going to be just one of those sort of things. It's not going to be anything too special. It's going to, I think it's going to be good. I'm looking forward to doing it. Because the first one's going to be the Merseyside Derby, which I haven't even started yet, ironically enough. But we are going to be getting onto it once the Bramley Moore video is done and dusted, because Bramley Moore is main priority for the channel, and once that's up I can then go and do that other thing, and it's going to be just something like what you see, say, the likes of Toffee TV, Mighty Blues, Follow Everton, those sort of guys kind of do, you know, where we just get in front of the camera, talk about it, and that's it. And I think that's going to be something I hope that you guys are going to enjoy. Also, just very quickly, South Stands and North Stands are going to be the main ones that are going to have an update this week. The main one being that they're just going to continue adding the roof trusses as they go along. Now, this is going to be the final section of roof trusses for the South Stand and the penultimate set for the North Stand. So, what's going to happen is once they are done and dusted, the temporary blue things are meant to be coming down. They are meant to be coming down soon. So, rest assured, they are not going to be a permanent feature in the stadium. I know a lot of people have been umming and ahhing about this, and it has actually popped up in the channel. Rest assured, these are not going to be permanent. I would not want them permanent, because I myself will probably be sitting in the South Stand with the group of people that are around me. If Everton are to give you the option and say, oh yeah, you can keep the seat that you are currently sitting in at Goodison, that would be great, because I really want to sit in my little GC7 area with my granddad, with all the friends that we've sort of accumulated over the time, try and get that all arranged together so that when the season kicks off at Bramley Moore, we're going to be sitting there, we're going to be able to enjoy it in an area that's reasonably familiar, and we've got people around us that are reasonably familiar, and chances are there's going to be new faces as well, because these are the sorts of things that happen, you know. So what happens is when we go into the stadium, some people might just decide, you know what, I want to try something new. Go maybe to the North Stand, or maybe even into the West Stand, and enjoy the view from a different perspective. And you know what? More power to you. If you like it like that, then that's great. But yeah, as we go over to the North Stand right now, also just very quickly, but the West Stand, there hasn't been too much of a change in all fairness. Mainly just more brick facade that's being added along. So one thing has been noted as well. So with the brick facade and everything, you're going to notice you can't really see the X's yet. I think once we come nearer to completion, that's going to be a lot more visible. Either that, or they aren't on there yet, and they're going to get someone who is probably going to sandblast it into the structure once it's more complete. That's a shot in the dark, in all fairness. But yeah, as we go over to the North Stand right now, you can see that these trusses, they've got one more third to go, and then these are going to be moving on to the final one before they start doing the east and west stuff. So that is one thing to look forward to. Also, what's probably going to happen in the near future, you are going to probably see this is going to change ever so slightly. It's not going to be too much. I'm going to go back from doing the 2.7K or 1440p standards and bring it back down to 1080p, but it's going to be 60 FPS. I feel like the 60 FPS is better than the 30 FPS and higher quality, because I feel like you miss out a lot while we're doing a constant movement. So with it going back down to the 1080p 60, it's going to be a smoother transition, and you're going to probably get a bit more detail out of the image as well. That's my shot at it anyway. But in any case, guys, I would like to thank you all very much for watching. There is going to be another video coming up very soon. It's going to be the pre-match for Liverpool versus Everton. So that is definitely one for you guys to keep an eye out and look forward to. So take care and peace.